If you're looking for a webcam, why not get two? What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just picked this up. It's by CZUR. I think maybe pronounced CZUR. And this is a webcam tower here. I'm going to go ahead and unbox it. It's called the Halo, and they won an award, which is awesome for them. I wasn't invited to the award ceremony, but I'll give them a little applause. Hopefully this is kind of cool. I was really intrigued by this for one reason, but I have some questions. And the big reason here is that it's not just a webcam tower, it's two. So first of all, we get up here, looks like a USB cable with a USB-C end right there, so that's why we'll have to plug it into the computer. And then if I pull this out, actually the tower is quite light, maybe a lot lighter than I was expecting. But I was intrigued by this for a number of reasons. First of all, I was intrigued by its design here. So it's kind of a minimalist, modern design. It's one of those things that you can put on a desk. If it gets caught in camera or something, it's not like this big unsightly tripod or anything like that. It's kind of minimalist right here. It actually only stands maybe 13, 14 inches tall. So it's not huge. It's hard to tell scale in the pictures of this, but it has a little base here, and I'd call this maybe 2.5 inches in diameter. There are some little silicone pads in there, so it should isolate it from sound and noise or banging and prevent it from slipping around. It has some weight, but it's not like super heavy. It doesn't feel like it would be hard to travel with. Now, this piece down here does move. Right up here where we can see the cameras, we have one right there and one right there, 1080p cameras, I believe. This one does move. Not only does it move by twisting it like this, but it has some tilt, so it's a little bit of a gimbal, kind of a small gimbal. But what's curious about this is that I could potentially use this to film myself and then be podcasting or interviewing someone else and turn this so that it's kind of facing them. So what you might be able to see here is it's kind of almost 90 degrees offset to that middle camera. But if I turn it like this, let's see how far it goes about that far. I would kind of call this 150 degrees maybe. I just don't feel like it goes completely side to side right there. You can also see that we have some grills on the back of the post on both of these. I don't know if that's for venting, but I believe that there are microphones. So a little hole there and a little hole down there. So you can't necessarily sit across the table. I would have liked it to maybe to be able to look in totally opposite directions. So I have a camera facing me, a camera facing your guest, something like that. But it's kind of more about picking up two different views. I think you are going to have to be sitting pretty close to someone else. I mean, this can be a little far away to make sure that that angle picks up both of you, but because it's not a full 90 degrees, you know, it's only maybe like this, you actually have to be sitting fairly close together. But it's probably better and at least overlaps where two separate web cameras on tripods couldn't do. So it looks pretty nice. Now on the bottom here is that USB-C port, so it will plug into your computer via the USB port here. You will need an adapter if you're using something like a MacBook. Now a couple questions I have about this. One, what's the video quality like? What's the audio quality like? If I were just using this to do some web calls, Zoom calls, online meetings, would this work? The other thing that I'm curious about is because it only has one cord, one port right there. You might be saying, well, how does it read two cameras? Well, I think you do it via software, but I'm curious if I don't install the CZUR software and I just plug this into my computer, which camera is it using? Is it using the mobile one? Because honestly, if I don't need both cameras, I would love to have the flexibility of tilting this up or down. That alone could be worth the price of admission here because it could, help frame my face in, or if I'm sitting a little low or sitting a little high or the table's a little low, maybe I put this on a book. Whatever it might be, this gives me some more flexibility than the static camera right there. So I'm curious if it reads this one by default, just plug and play. But when we install the software, I think I can get now two camera feeds from this guy and record those separately. And I've never done it with one device before, so I'm kind of curious to see how that works. But I'm going to go ahead and use it, play around with it, and then give you my final thoughts.
Alright, so this thing is pretty interesting. I just wanted to plug it in, and I have some webcam software that I've recorded here with before, and it's kind of interesting because I figured I would have to download the CZUR software in order to use both cameras. But I can tell you that when it gives me the drop down of which camera to pick, there's two here. There's an H20 and a C20, And basically, both camera feeds are available to me through this USB cord, which kind of surprises me. So right now, I'm actually using the C21, and I'm kind of putting my fingers up here to figure out which camera it is, because basically when they're aligned, the angle looks very, very similar. But it's the top camera. So if I can just kind of show you here, I will kind of tilt it back. Oh, I can tilt it kind of side to side too. Tilt it down. Oh, you're going to see the gut. There it is. But I'm going to just move it back there, kind of frame me. I should tilt it down a little bit so that it's not centering me. All right. But what we can do here now is, I love the fact that this top camera, I can, just move it around and get exactly the right angle. That actually is a pretty bad angle. All right, so I can adjust it and kind of frame me in to where I want. You can't really do that on the static, immovable camera on the bottom, so I really do like that. I am also using the microphone input on the camera too. So I have the CZUR mic as the audio source. I can see it's reading something, but I will let you be the judge of how good that is. Now, I will say, I have moved out of my studio where there's a lot of ambient noise, fans running, vents running, all that stuff, and I am sitting here in my office, which is a little quieter. I do have an overhead fan running there, but it's on its low speed, so I can't really hear it, so there might be a little air moving around here. But this is the audio that you can expect from the built-in microphone here in kind of its best case scenario. So if you are planning on using this without, say, an external microphone, kind of like my Hyper Quadcast microphone, which is a great microphone, obviously it's not on, but if you don't want to set yourself up with a full-on studio and you just want one device that can sit on your desk and record video, send the audio, this might be it. I will also tell you that I'm kind of starting to learn and love the form factor of it, because I'm sitting here at my desk and I have this right in front of my monitor, but because of how tall it is, it's actually putting the camera not right in the middle of the monitor, just maybe just a little below the center of the monitor. But if I have people up here, like I'm on a Zoom call, Microsoft Teams meetings, whatever, and I'm looking at them, I'm actually looking a lot closer to the camera than I would be if that camera were way up here. A lot of people put their cameras at the top of the monitor and it's looking down on them. It looks like you're looking away, you're never making eye contact, but something like this actually gets me a lot closer to eye contact with the people you're talking to, with your subject. So that's pretty awesome. So I don't know. I thought at maybe $75, the idea here that you're getting two 1080p cameras was maybe a little rich, but maybe the form factor would justify it. But I'm telling you right now, it's actually pretty small. I actually really dig it, and I actually don't even know if I care about that second camera. Yeah, I can use it if I need to, but most of the software I have, like this web recording software, I can only use one video input anyway, so it's not like I'm trying to get different shots and cutaway views here or anything like that. So I think for most of us, if it only had the one camera at the top on the gimbal, that'd be good enough, and I think it would justify the price alone. The fact that there is that second camera, so maybe you can get a different angle, maybe split the screen with someone sitting next to you, get you both in there or something like that. Yeah, that could be pretty compelling too, but as it were, I'm kind of digging this thing, man. So anyway, I'm actually pretty surprised. I thought I might get this and be like, listen, if it were half the price, I would definitely suggest getting it, but at about $70, it's cheaper than the Marantz turret and some of those that are pretty similar, but a lot bulkier than this. So, I don't know. It's going to get a thumbs up. I mean, no one sent it to me. It's not subsidized, not a paid review. I just paid for it with my own money, and I'm impressed. I actually dig this thing. So, if you want to pick up the CZUR Halo webcam, microphone, webcam, see, I said it twice because there's two webcams, because you want to improve your video calls, your podcasting, your video recording, your web conferencing, your online trainings, whatever it might be, I'll put a link to this one in the description below. Peter Von Panda. Out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever.